Hello and welcome. This is the introduction to my book, The Bible 5.0, Making Science of Morality. Now, you might be asking yourself, why the Bible 5.0? Well, there are a few reasons that I decided to title this book, The Bible 5.0, Making Science of Morality. First, I thought it would grab your attention. Any good book must start off with a bang, and this book is no exception. As you peruse its pages and wrestle with the contents, my hope is that it will arouse your moral passions and engage your intellect. Next, I wanted to stir controversy, so I hijacked the title of the most famous book ever written and added a subtitle to it. The first four Bibles of the Abrahamic tradition, the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Quran, and the Book of Mormon, which are respectively Bibles 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and 4.0, are grossly outdated and in need of revision. Thus, the Bible 5.0 is my attempt at providing an up-to-date and improved revision and addition to the tradition of Bible writing, only this time with demonstrable answers. Finally, the Hebrew Bible, especially the first 5 books, or the Pentateuch, and the New Testament offer a nice, albeit loose, framework from which to structure and organize a treatise. So, for simplicity, I structured this Bible similarly. If you're wondering, who is this book for? The main audience for this book are people who care about the truth, want all of their beliefs to be true, and are looking for a method they can adopt to ensure that all of their beliefs are true. The methodology provided in this book will help you identify false beliefs, reject them, and replace them with true beliefs. This same methodology can be used to discover moral truths. If you are wondering what morality is, how it works, how it doesn't work, and desire a detailed moral system for determining right from wrong, this book is for you. Next, let's discuss the tone of this book. At times in the following chapters, you'll likely notice my tone shift from friendly, hopeful, and helpful to sanguine, confident, and assured. Please don't let this startle you. I've adopted the methodologies and worldview detailed in this book, which leads to an intense clarity of thought. Clarity you can also experience for yourself. If at first you don't see room in my claims and pronouncements for you and your beliefs, keep reading. There's plenty of room in this worldview for everyone. So what's the problem that this book solves? Well, if you haven't noticed, communication between people, friends, family, and even whole countries often fail. Friendships fade, lovers separate, families disband, and countries war. These failures cause human suffering, loneliness, estrangement, pain, and death. This failure is often due to differing beliefs. Beliefs that people hold due to tradition or indoctrination or fancy. Beliefs like these are held irrespective of evidence or despite evidence to the contrary. These beliefs are indemonstrable, unsupported, and unbearable. As a result, when someone shares an indemonstrable belief with you, that's to say they cannot demonstrate the truth of their belief, they're asking you to believe in them and accept their truth. If you question their truth, say by asking for evidence that demonstrates the soundness of their truth, problems often arise. So, what's the solution to this problem? Evidence-based, demonstrable truth. The kind of truth that can be shown to anyone at any time. In this book, I summarize all the demonstrable foundational truths we currently know. I give you good reasons to believe them and encourage you to share these demonstrably true beliefs with others, compassionately. To accompany these demonstrable truths, this book also provides you with the methodology humanity utilizes to demonstrate these truths. If you're interested in reading the Bible 5.0, Making Science of Morality, and would like to pre-order the book, please email me at earseductionpodcast@gmail.com and include B50 in the subject line. In the body of the email, please include how many copies of the book you'd like to order, along with your email address if it differs from the one you use to contact me. If I receive enough pre-orders for the book, I'll forgo the traditional publishing process and self-publish the book instead. Speaking of publishing, I'm currently seeking representation, either from an agent or a book publisher. If you're a publishing agent with bandwidth to take on a new client or a book publisher, please contact me at earseductionpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy the show. People are often taught what to think, but not how to think. We are told to think for ourselves and question authority and do our own research. But how? Keep listening. We'll cover that in this book. Now, I want to get to the best part. Hope. The hope that truth can be known, that we do know it, that we can share it with others, and that we all benefit by sharing. Because knowing the truth and the methodology for uncovering and understanding the truth and sharing that truth with others brings a whole new meaning to the word hope. It pulls it right out of the ether and puts it into your hands. Hope becomes tangible and a valuable commodity, not just an idea or a wish or a prayer. You'll learn how to become filled with feelings of hope. Hope for the future, hope for yourself, and hope for the people you love. Ultimately, I wrote this book to share my hope with you. So as we progress through this series, I hope you'll continue to watch, like, subscribe, comment, and believe me when I say that while I'm going to ask you to take on these thoughts, feelings, and methodologies as your own, there is still plenty of room in a scientific worldview for you and your thoughts and your feelings. Thank you.
Ear seduction.